We are playing MLB with my cousin Eric Diaz. Yesterday was his birthday. Eric?
Yeah, it was fun.
He had a really chocolatey cake. But today we are going to play MLB The Show 16. Okay. We are going to... Okay, we're going to play daily roster. Okay. We're going to create a custom game match. We had like a game of 4, but I raged because it was my cousin against me, and I was the Mets, and he was Cleveland. It was a good game, but that dude hit so many home runs, and I was really mad because he stole home with 2 players, and I wanted to throw the ball to home so that they can get one person out. I threw it home, and instead of throwing it home, they threw it a third. So both of them were safe. That's why I'm never gonna be in the Mets again. I think it might be Sox, the White Sox.
So I'm the Cleveland. I'm ready.
Or Red Sox. No, I'm gonna be American.
You want to do Austin?
American? No, you can if you want.
Okay, I'll do it.
National. I'm American.
Okay, I don't think it has a
Network error.
again.
I guess. Do your normal team. I'm American.
They look the same jerseys.
Yeah, but yours says national.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Sox field. Oh yeah, we're going to the Sox field. Chicago.
Okay. Quick count. His answer. 9 innings. And Chris Sale. I don't like Chris Sale.
Me neither. I used to, but he's pretty.
These are pitchers, right?
I believe. Yeah, these are pictures. Pictures are first. What the heck? Who is this guy?
He's 94.
It says MLB on his hat. I don't even. Is that even a team?
I guess we're going with Chris Sale because he's the best. And there's another one.
Is this Lesnar? Oh yeah.
John Lesnar. Go back. You have a better picture than that one. Go down. Boom. 99. Clayton Kershaw. 99. My best is freaking 94. Ooh, 99. We're gonna put that there. 99.
This is the speed.
98.
This is the speed, David.
96. 93. 94 there. 93. Oh, we have
We put him to the first spot.
96, 94, 94. I am not. This might take a while. I'm just saying 93,
I'm gonna make
89, 85,
95 or like two of my players have 95 speed.
89.
96,
We're trading with 85.
95.
81, 82,
And I have Anthony
82,
Rizzo. I have Anthony
85. Boom.
David, I have Anthony Rizzo. There, I'm ready.
Why aren't they switching?
I put all my batters in order.
82. No, this one has to go right there.
Do you have Jose Abreu?
I don't know.
I don't think he made
I
it.
got David Ortiz. We're gonna come put this one right there. You know what? Skip. Okay. You know what? Let's just do whatever.
Okay. Now I'm going with this guy. Then pick his.
I told you that.
Then pick Christian.
I'm gonna get destroyed.
Both lefties. Oh yeah, I forgot your life.
Oh, I am going to get destroyed. Clayton Kershaw is 99.
That's pretty fast. Chris Sale?
94.
What? That is what it is.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Starling Marte makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
You're batting.
Left fielder,
I'm American.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, no, I'm in the American All-Star team right now in this game. I actually play baseball in real
Lays
life.
off that time, and it's 1-2. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Sorry. Oh, my brother played a game. I gotta ask him about that.
Sale gets the sign. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
He's out. You know what? I'll challenge that if I can. That's just
Batting
no, okay,
third.
look.
Paul Goldschmidt
We're
take
looking at that. We are looking at
at first now and one away.
Okay. What? How do you slow it down?
That's actually a hard play.
Yeah, I see. Put those in the book. Thanks, dude. Oh, really? Not yet.
I don't know. That's a really hard.
He said,
I don't know how the saw that, but it's safe.
well, it is a game.
He's set. Here
He's
it
going,
comes.
he's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a
No.
cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
Easy.
And they'll just tag him here for the out.
I don't know if he got deked out there or somehow just lost sight of the ball. But he's got second stolen easily. So why is he trying for third? I'm scratching my head on this one.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. One hit's all they get. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Here's where trying to do too much, come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes the throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And now the runner's trying for third. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy.
Nice cover.
The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
I'll take it. That's mine.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Okay, look, I'm going to steal.
And the runner's breaking for third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runner's on his way to third. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw behind the runner to second. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end
He
the
brought
inning.
it. I would have been the happiest
Second
man on
inning
earth.
upcoming here on the south side with no score.
Getting married today.
Nolan Arenado makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Trout is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it.
No! He's out!
And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And a tag, and he is out easily.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Josh Donaldson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
To first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we have an opportunity to watch Nolan Arenado in this one. He's really come a long way since first breaking into the league. Remember, in 2015, he won the Gold Glove Award at third base. He also put together a stellar offensive year. Really one of the best all-around players in all of baseball.
Cespedes is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch. David Ortiz gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High pop-up. Arenado posts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back at U.S. Cellular on the south side as you get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Yoenis Cespedes leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Desmond has a read on it. One away.
Today my brother has some batting practice.
Into the box now, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
We have that Britain from up and
Sale into the windup. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Machado is there. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw.
Why did I have to do that?
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I got confused. I thought that my player was his player. I'm mad.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
I'm mad.
Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Okay, look. He's not.
Starling Marte will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. 2 out, nobody on.
Guys, my cousin has to go on safari to watch YouTube.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
How? Safari doesn't. Dude,
Trying to strike him out for the second time.
You know, too.
Ground ball left
You
side.
can't even play
Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the National League 1 And the American League, nothing.
Leading off for the American League.
Ian Desmond digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Chopped to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jose Altuve will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ozuna is there, and how about that?
I will tell you one thing.
American League.
I am not good at MLB.
Corey
Okay.
Seager is
I
ready
play
here
back
as
up
we
field.
begin the top of the 4th.
I play Rainbow Six
The
Siege,
shortstop.
and I
Sale
play
has his target. First
Just
pitch
Cause,
on its way.
not this game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Desmond shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes Ned Yost up out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Back goes Betts, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt as the National League moves out in front here 2-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Now batting, designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, 1 error, and no one left. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Mike Trout is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 24.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Marcell Ozuna heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Kimbrel's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The previous play is under video.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it goes to third. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors in the contest for the National League. And now the runner's trying for third. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Desmond moves over. 1 out. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Number 28.
Buster Posey set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Trout has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Daniel Murphy is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy as the National League has stretched things out now 4-0.
Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Donaldson takes it in, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, and here's a situation where he can't be catching these guys off guard. I mean, he just showed bunt on the previous pitch, and he tries again and winds up legging out a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 4 and the American League nothing.
Leading off for the American League.
Josh Donaldson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he'll step off and try again. Now he'll step off and rethink this. And he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cespedes. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Seager on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. It's the National League 4 and the American League nothing.
Leading off for the National League,
Paul Goldschmidt makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Altuve is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Third baseman,
Nolan Arenado will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Marcell Ozuna will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors in the contest for the National League. Runner breaks for third. Left side. Backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Ian Desmond will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27,
Jose Altuve digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Mookie Betts will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the National League 5 and the American League 1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Buster Posey is set to get us started for the late innings
Leading
of this
off
one.
for the National League, catcher, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Daniel Murphy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. This is hit high and deep out to left. Desmond going back on it. Still going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting number 6.
Starling Marte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. National League down on just 4 pitches. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Kershaw looks in and delivers. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Throw won't get him.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte moving to his left. 1 down. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play.
Baseman number 20,
Josh Donaldson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Corey Seager comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Paul Goldschmidt gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Hit hard to short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 28, third baseman
Nolan Arenado will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. National League down on just 4 pitches. They lead this. Manny Machado digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Kershaw into the windup. Here it comes.
Manny.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why you can't get these final 6 outs.
Marte has a beat on it. Oh, he botched it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, if you can ever win a game despite your defense, this is it. That's 3 errors now in the ball game, and they're very lucky to still have the lead.
David Ortiz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. It appears we've seen a lot of indecisive feeling at bats so far here today.
And I think a lot of that comes from the way he's mixing his pitches. We've seen off-speed stuff and fastball counts, and we've seen him bust a fastball in when guys are sitting back. It seems like they've just been guessing wrong all afternoon.
1 away.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's a 5-3 game now. Jose Altuve will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
0-1, here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
From the stretch. High and deep to straightaway right. Betts looking up. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And it's now 6-3.
With the bottom of the ninth still to come, any little bit helps. Although there's nothing little about this swing. That was a bomb. And it pushes the lead up to 3 now here in the top half.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Buster Posey stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He swings and pops it high in the air out towards shallow right. Altuve is there for it, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The NL leads this one 6-3. Mike Trout started off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Calling for it, Cespedes. He's got it 1 away. Josh Donaldson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time. And
the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Manny Machado steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it was a little surprising that he even went out there for the 9th inning. But he gets the job done, and he finishes off the...
Okay, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching. My cousin Eric won this game. And, yeah. Thank you for watching. Peace.